Welcome back, guys, and we are out again, and this time we are back out in Northumbrian, and we are at a location called Ros Castle. Now, Ros Castle is a small hill. It's about 315 meters high, so it's not that big, but it's part of the Chillingham Hills. The Chillingham Hills is a set of hills that run from Alnwick to Berwick on Tweed. And yeah, we're just out for another tarp camp, and the weather is not on our side. We've got sun and we've got bits of blue sky, but we have got winds of up to, at the moment, 20 miles an hour, which isn't ideal for a tarp camp. However, on the top of Ros Castle, there's a wall that runs straight over the top of it, so that's going to give us a bit of shelter. We have been here before. We've parked down on the road. It takes about 30 minutes to get up here. It's not a big hill, but it's a lovely place. I'm looking at the North Sea at the moment, and behind me, behind this wall, which I'll show you, you have the Cheviot range. You can actually see the Cheviot and Windy Gull from here, and Hedgehope. So yeah, it's a nice place to be. It does get popular in the summer with lots of walkers, etc. But because the weather is the way it is at the moment, I don't think we're going to get many walkers up here. So we're up here now, and I'm going to look for a place to stick my bivvy. I'll probably do a lean-to like I did on the last camp that we did. And yeah, it's just getting out. It's the weekend before Easter weekend, so we're already planning what we're going to do Easter Friday, because we're thinking about going out Easter Friday and then camp overnight and then come back on Saturday. So we've got Saturday night, Sunday and Monday with the family. So yeah, what else is there? There is a trig point up here. There you go, there it is there. And we also, something unusual on the top of here is a thing called a toposcope, and there's a toposcope where Brian is, and apparently from that point 360 degrees you can see 7 castles when the weather's fine, but I don't know where they are. Just where Brian is, there's metal plates which give you the directions and points of interest around. So yeah, it's not too bad. That wind is bitter. That's why I've got me beanie on, because it's one of them winds where it's so cold it saps the heat out your head. But I can hardly feel that wind. If I pop my head up against this wall, as you can see, it runs down there. If I pop my head up against this wall, over this wall, it's very strong. I will measure it with my wind machine, and I'll see what the winds are at the moment up here. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna have a quick break and then probably start putting up our tarps. It's about 2 o'clock. I know it's a little bit early, but I don't mind. I'm looking around and I think I'm gonna put mine down here. Put my tarp here facing that way, so I'll lay along here. I don't know if Brian wants to come around this corner. Actually, I might even come around this corner, but however, it looks like someone scattered someone's ashes there, so I don't think that's an ideal place, because I don't fancy laying on top of someone. But here looks like a good place to set up a tarp. Where are you thinking about doing it, Brian?
Down there.
Someone scattered ashes around there. Yeah, I mean, we've got good places over here, haven't we? But you want to get as close to that wall as possible so the wind doesn't get you. So again, this is a good place, pointing out in that direction. North Sea there. You've actually got the Farne Islands over there, and then in that direction, you probably can't pick it up on a GoPro, is Lindisfarne, Holy Island. So yeah, that's where we are. I'll just show you over the top. There we go. Straight in front is the Cheviot, Hedgehope to the left, beyond that Windy Gull. So that's the Cheviot range over there. And then the Scottish borders are over there. That's where we were originally going to go, to the Scottish borders. However, I think we made the right choice, because tarp camping today or this weekend on the Scottish borders would have probably blown us off, wouldn't it? Yeah. Ooh, innuendo, blown us off. So we'll bring you back, excuse me, once we're all set up and we're sorted. Cheers, guys. We're all set up. We just sat on the convenient seat that they put here. That's good, isn't it?
Good one.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. Use that to administrate ourselves. So we've set up the tarps. I've gone for the normal lean-to configuration like I did on the last video, but I've beefed it up a little bit because of the wind. So I've got 2 trekking poles, and then I've also brought 2 tarp poles. It's all pegged down, and I'll take you inside and show you around once I've shown you Brian's. Brian's done the enclosure tarp. You want to show us your tarp, mate? So you've used a pole out the back, just or a trekking pole to pull out the back, yeah? It looks like the wind's actually inflating yours.
Yeah,
must be coming from the side. But it's all pegged down. Oh, you put extra ties on there. Just yeah, I don't think that's going anywhere. And you're all sorted again. Ground sheet out, yeah. Good, yeah, wow. So that's us. So I mean, like I said, the car's about what, 300-400 meters down the hill. So if it got bad and we had to bail, we ain't got far to go. That wind is bitter though, if you're exposed to it. Luckily we've got this wall. I'm just going to go over it and show you. There we go again. Cheviots, that wind coming over. We've clocked 28 miles an hour winds at the moment. It's raining over there, raining over by the Farne Islands and Holy Island. Yeah, 28.9 miles an hour at the moment. It says it's going to get up to what, 35? 34, 35 tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to be in the 30s again. So luckily we've got the wall to protect us. It was a good decision that we didn't go up to the border ridge, because I think we would have suffered in these tarps. We would have had to look for a really sheltered spot. So yeah, split decision on the way up, and we decided to come up the Ros Castle. Like I said, been here before. I'll put a link up in the description up there if you want to watch that one. That was in the Lanshans, wasn't it? Or was it Sulus?
Sulus.
Was it Sulus?
The Sulu in there.
Down there. Yeah, that's right. You had your Sulu there, and I had my Sulu over there. That's right. 30 mile an hour, 35 mile an hour winds wouldn't have been a problem with Sulu. It's like a bloody limpet on the side of a ship. It isn't going anywhere. But that is our view. Had a look at the weather forecast for the morning, and it says it's going to be cloudy. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get a sunrise. East is in that direction there. There's the rain coming down over there, so we might have to evacuate into our shelters in the next couple of minutes. There's not a lot to say really. There's a little thing about Ros Castle Camp. I'll let you look at that. You can pause it if you want and read it. Something about Viscount Grey of the Falladon KG, Foreign Secretary, whatever. But yeah, have a look at that. And then you have the little rampart there, which has got the viewing place, the viewing ports, and it just tells you what's in the landscape around you. Right, I'll get you into my tarp and I'll show you what's what. So here we are. I've got acres of space in here. There's loads of room. So if anything happened to Brian's tarp, he could quite easily get himself in here alongside me. So again, DPM military bivy bag, a must, especially if you think it's going to rain, because it's going to keep your sleeping bag nice and dry, and it gives you that little bit of extra warmth. Inside there I've got the Rab Ascent 1100, so I'm going to be nice and warm tonight. Me sleeping mat that I've got is the, where are we? Let's show you. The Xped Air Mat Light Plus. I don't seem to have any problems with that. It's nice and comfortable, keeps me warm. I haven't had any, like I said, I haven't had any problems. I've put down my DT Superlight tarp on the ground. Just got to be aware that it's very thin and I don't want anything puncturing it. I'm making holes in there. I've got me Fire Maple Radiant Mars stove, which I'm going to use in a minute and make a brew, because I am gasping. And then I've just got 2 pillows that I normally bring. This one Can't remember. Oh, it's a Fango, isn't it? That's the Fango. Yeah, it's got no name on it. Anyway, everything will be in the description down below. And then this one is a Fango as well, but this is a soft one, and you don't have to blow it up. I tend to have two there, and I use my Osprey to just give my head a bit of support. And over there I've got food. Again, I'm just going for the soup and the rolls, and I've got some noodles to dump in there just to bulk me out and give me a warm meal. Also brought along the drone. Am I going to use that? Not in these winds really, because I'm not going to be getting any decent footage. If it's okay in the morning, then yes, I will. As you can see, the tarp is flapping around, which I would expect, but I've guided it down in the front, in the back, on the sides, and it's pegged down as well. So before I get into me pit tonight, I'll check obviously all my guy ropes and pegs to make sure that they're solid and they're in place. And that is it really. That's my setup. 2 bottles of water, me kettle, and then me onometer, which I measure the wind with. I don't know if it's saved it to show you, so I'm not lying. Hang on. Gus hasn't saved it, so I'll go out there later on and do it again. But a good bit of kit. That gives you the temperature, gives you the wind speed, gives you the humidity, etc. Put it over there. So that's what I'll be waking up to in the morning. So I'm now going to get my brew on using that stove. You saw it on the last video, and I think it's an excellent bit of kit. There are some flaws to it, but yeah, there's flaws to all the bits of kit we use. Got my UCO a lighter. I've got a different candle in it this time. That's the one. I can't remember what they're called, but therefore I put it on the screen now. It's the ones that keeps all the bugs away, and they're the only ones that I've had left. They smell nice as well when they burn, but yeah, like they don't give a lot of light off, but it's nice to have the ambient light when you're in here and it starts to get dark. So let me get on and make a brew, and then I'll bring you back. Yeah, I've got a guest. Okay, why is that making that noise? So that's different. A whistling kettle. Oh, knocked you over. Did you hear that whistling kettle, Bri? Look at that, it's nearly boiled already. What? What's going on, man? Can't be that quick. You got your cup then? Give us your cup, son. Thank you. Put that there. You're having coffee, I'm having hot chocolate. And Brian's brought the sausage rolls. Oh. That is boiled already. I am chuffed to nuts with that. Oh, steam bath. Right, there you go, my son. Get your chops around that. Nothing better than that good old British classic hot chocolate sausage roll. That's nice, that. Woo, that's cold. All wrapped up though, got me puffer on and everything like that. So it's time for dinner. And again, like I said, I got soup. One of these big pots of soup. But this is a different flavour altogether. Let me get it out. So this is Malaysian inspired chicken laska soup. Malaysian chicken laska soup. So never had this before. So again, all I'm going to do is stick it in the pot. Stick it in the pot. Heat it up. Make sure I take my time with it, because obviously it's going to burn the bottom of the pot if I don't. Now, Brian's hurt his ankle at work, and when I picked him up this morning, he was complaining that his ankle was hurting, which is good because we haven't really walked that far, and we haven't done anything strenuous. But it's ironic because I've been sent a piece of equipment by someone. A company's reached out to me and asked if I would do a little product promotion, and I said yeah, why not. And at the end of this camp, when we go back down to the car, you'll see what the product is. It's something unusual, but they've sent it to me. I've seen it, I've used it, it's very good. And well, you already know what it is in the description, but yeah, I'm gonna see if Brian can use it on his ankle and his Achilles. Years ago I ripped my Achilles, so I've been using it on mine because it does ache sometimes, and it is really good. So I'll show Brian and I'll show you what it is, and there is a discount code which will be in the description below, and I'll explain that to you when we do it tomorrow, so just stay to the end of the video and you'll get to see it. So I think it's time to get in my sleeping bag, get myself warm. I've sorted all my kit out, so I'm ready for the night, so I might as well just get myself all tucked away and nice and cozy, and if I need anything I can just get up in the night. So that's the next thing, I think, so let's do it. As much as I like tarp camping, it's a big faff when you're trying to get in your sleeping bag and then get into your bivvy bag. You have to look at, see if I can find a bivvy bag that's got a zip down the side, but then I don't know, I've never used one of them ones, so it's looking good. The wind seems to have died down a little bit, but it has said on the forecast that it's still going to be 30-35 mile an hour wind, especially tomorrow morning. So yeah, but we've got a full moon out as well. Well, it's nearly a full moon, and it's just shining on the North Sea at the moment. I can see just underneath my tarp. But yeah, this is what I like about tarp camping. You know, you're not enclosed in a tent. Okay, you're open to the elements a bit more, but if you prepare yourself, set up a good tarp setup, got your bivvy bag, protect your sleeping bag, and you know, in the middle of the night, if it really gets bad and your tarp fails, then you just wrap yourself up in your tarp and go to sleep, don't you? All my kit's at hand, my boots are here, my gloves are here, my other torches here in my boots, so if I need to get up in an emergency, they're there. And most of my kit's packed away now, so again, if we need to pack up in the middle of the night for whatever reason, then you're not looking around for kit. So I think what's on the agenda next is probably watch it. I can't believe you just did that. Farting on camera, disgusting. So yeah, I think I'll just chill here now and maybe watch a bit of a movie. I don't know. Morning, troops. Morning.
Morning.
I knew you was up because you having a fag, weren't you?
Yeah. Get out of here.
Need to make a brew. Right, that's us all packed away. This is where I was, no rubbish left, no trace left. And that's, as you can see, where Brian was. No rubbish, no trace of anything. Sun's come out, mate.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it? Now, woo. So we're off down there, back to the car before this horrible weather gets to us. Ominous black clouds. However, if I show you the Cheviot range, Hedge Hope, Cheviot in sun. I think it would have been horrendous up there if we'd have taken our tarp, so I think we made the best choice. So let's get our kit on, rubbish bag, and let's head off. Right then, so we're back in the car. We're out that incessant wind. It's still blowing a hoolie, but we've enjoyed ourselves. Enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, enjoyed it. A bit windy, but it wasn't a problem.
Yeah, so what's happened now is I've been approached by a company. They reached out to me and asked me if I'd just review one of their products. Now, it's not a camping or wild camping product that you would take with you, but it is a post camping product, especially for the elderly people out there, such as Brian, okay, or if you have any injuries. And what it is it is a mini massage gun. What do I mean by that? It's basically a handheld massager which you can use on any part of your body. Now with me, a few years ago I ripped my Achilles tendon, and it's very painful, and I've used this product on there. When it gets cold, when I've done a long walk, it aches and it gets tired. So I've actually used this product on my Achilles, and it seems to work quite well actually. And it's quite ironic that I've brought it out on this camp. Didn't know this. Brian on Friday at work injured his ankle, and he's been complaining going up and down the hill, and I told him that I've got this device within the car which I was going to do a product review on it. So Brian's got it in his hand now. So as you can see, it comes in a lovely presentation box, and it's got obviously embossed on it Bob and a Brad. The box has got a handle so you can carry it where you like. So if we open it up, Brian, show them what's inside. Inside we have the Air 2 mini massager gun, which is this piece here, and then we have 5 attachments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each attachment is designed to do a different muscle area, or a muscle a muscle area on the body. So just take out the so as you can see, compared to Brian's hands, that's the size of it. It is quite small, however it has got some sort of weight to it because obviously it's mainly battery, and that's why I said, you know, taking it up onto the hills with you isn't really ideal. But if you just show it around, as you can see on the top there, it's got a operation button, and then it's got a charger. It is charged by a USB-C cable, and it takes up to 210 minutes to charge, which is not too bad. And the actual tops are interchangeable, like I said before. So that's it, bro. You just take that off and you just put on whatever attachment that you want. Yeah, and there you go. Now to turn it on, all we do is you press that button, hold it down, and it will start to vibrate. If you want to find out what battery condition is, if you quickly press that, and it will show you it's on green, and I'll tell you the colors of the dots later on. Down the side here we've got 3 lights, and this will just indicate to you how much power or how much vibration power you want to put on it. So I'm going to turn it on now, so just hold on to it, Bri. So as you can see, it's operating now, and that is on 1 light. We'll press it again, it intensifies, and press it 1 more time to the maximum. There you go. And again, what you do is you just put that onto the part of your body and it will vibrate it. To turn it off, just hold down like so. So just bringing you back to the indicating light on the button there. So that basically tells you, like I said, the battery level, or the battery level charging. So if it's on solid green, that means it's fully charged. So there you can see it's fully charged. If it's flashing green, then it's on a high charge, and it's got up to 76 to 99% battery rate inside it. It will then, as you use the battery, it will start flashing blue, which means it's halfway charged. And then when it starts flashing orange on the top, then it's on a low charge, and obviously you need to put it up onto, you need to get it charged as soon as you possibly can. So as I described before, it comes with 5 attachments. So the first attachment that Brian's got in his hand is known as the large ball attachment, and this is to target, designed for large muscle groups like glutes, hamstrings and quads. The next ball is the standard ball, which is that one, Bri, and that one is for small muscle groups, because it's got a smaller shape, it's got a higher impact level, and it's more it's just for obviously smaller muscle groups. The next one is the air cushion, which is that one. That's it, mate. That is just for if any part of your body needs a lighter touch, so you use that attachment. And then we'll move on to the U shape, and that one for sensitive muscles and soft tissue areas such as the spine, neck and shoulders. Okay, Bri. And then last one is the one called the bullet, if you can get it out. That's it. Well, at least we know it's in there nice and tight. Okay, and the bullet head is specially designed for pinpoint muscle treatment, trigger points and small muscle areas like hands and feet. So that one will probably be ideal on your ankle, but which you can try out in a minute if you want. So they are the 5 attachments. So again, Brian, if you just put one of them attachments onto the massager, anyone which you want. There you go, and it's that easy to attach. Again, just say that's your charging point, that's your on off button, low level, medium level, fast level, and then off. Turn it off. What do you think?
Yeah, good. There's some power behind it.
It has got some power behind it. Yeah. So if anyone's interested in using or getting one of these pieces of equipment, in the description below there is a discount code, and if you go on to follow the link and then add Bob Brad 401, that will give you 10%. I've used it, again, like I said, I've actually used that one for my Achilles down either side of it when it's aching, and I've used it for about 10 minutes and it does work. It alleviates the ache, but I've not used any of the other attachments yet. So Bri, how's your ankle now?
Yeah, it's a little bit achy, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday.
Do you want to try it?
Come a bit on my ankle.
Which one are we going to use? Which head? Let's use that one there, because it's your ankle, you can use it either side, yeah? Yeah. So there's Brian's lovely ankle. Nice 10%. That looks swollen actually.
It is a bit.
Yeah, did you go over on it?
I don't know, did it? I think I just was kneeling down getting up. I think I just twisted it.
Okay, right, I will start off on number 1 first, just see how that feels, and have a go on that. So that's it, put it against. How's that feel?
Yeah, well, you can feel it.
Yeah? Come all the way, I've come all the way down here as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Right, there you go guys, whilst he medicates himself, I'm going to get packed up and we're going to get home. Again, remember there is a discount code, 10% off in the description below. Go onto their site, Bob and Brad 401. You know it makes sense. So I'll see you later, and I'll see you on the next camp. See you later. Say bye, Bri.
Bye.
He's enjoying that too much.
I've got that right on the point where I can feel it. It's actually
doing good, is it?
Yeah,
making it feel better.
Feel that, yeah.
There you go. Proof's in the pudding. I'll let him play with that while I drive home. Hopefully we won't get stopped by the police. See you later, guys.